So Liz, I don't know if you want to say she's stressing over this, but she does the whole family portrait thing. And so Mother's Day is a big deal.
Yeah, we've been trying to do this for a while, and we're leaving, and we're going to be at like around the Gulf of Florida this weekend for Mother's Day. And so I was like, okay, perfect time. The whole family's going to be there. Let's have a family picture made. And so my family's getting upset with me because I want everybody to dress in neutral colors, like no patterns. I want us to complement each other.
Like you're going to wear all white?
Well, there's going to be a mix. So there will be some like khaki, there will be white, there will be off-white, but everything's going to be neutral so that, when you look at the pictures, you see us, you see the family. You don't see, my loud, flowery skirt or something like that kind of draws your attention.
This is so much work. Our family doesn't do this. We haven't done this in the longest time, like Easter when we were together, never got a picture. And when we're out to like restaurants, never get a picture when the whole family's together. I don't know why. And then sometimes we go, oh, we should have got a picture taken. We just don't. I don't know why.
Well, this may be honestly the last vacation that my mom gets to join us on. And so I want her in the picture as well as the babies, because they're 19 months old now. And so, getting the generations and having everybody together. But the most heat I'm getting is for the outfits.
I am sure of it. Like Scott, he doesn't do this whole family portrait thing either.
No, we're very informal. And like you said, Rob, we have the best of intentions, but we never get around to really getting a family photo together. Easter, our church had one of those backdrops, and they said, hey, after the service, go back there and get your family's picture taken. And we looked at each other like, yeah, we'll have to do that. No, after service, we're like, all right, where are we going to go eat? Let's
same thing. Same exact thing. We're like, we didn't, I don't know why. We just didn't do it. And then I look on Facebook and see everybody, and on Instagram, see everybody that got their picture taken at church. I'm like, we should have done that. I don't know why. I think Jake does this. Doesn't your family do this, Jake?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
But Ninja growing up, I believe you guys did.
Back in the day, we haven't done one in a long time.
Back in the day, like when you were a teenager?
Probably middle school-ish.
Middle school, that's a long time.
It's time to do it again.
Well, and then Ninja's going to have a family. I mean, any thoughts of the first family portrait with Oliver comes on the scene?
Probably newborn photos,
But with mom and dad or just the baby?
Well, probably both, all of us.
Okay, so there's a family portrait right there. Olin Mills? Is that even around anymore? Did I just say a company that doesn't exist?
Throwback.
Here's an open mic that came in on the My HISRadio app about family portraits.
Hey, this is Rhonda. I just wanted to let you know, our family does portraits about every 3 to 4 years, and my daughter actually sends out a color palette for us all to coordinate. It can be a pain, but the pictures turn out fabulous.
A whole color palette. Now, that's unique.
That is a little different. Okay, so Angel texted. She said, Liz, get the photo, but ditch the outfits. Let everybody dress as crazy and wild as their personality dictates. Just enjoy the photos, and they're so much more fun that way than one that is kind of staged. And I agree. I hear what she's saying to let everybody be individual. But here's my thing. When I see a picture like that, at least of us, right, I am distracted by prints and colors and wild shoes. And I'm like, where's my baby? Where I don't see anybody.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
Whether people like Disney Plus or not, The Chosen is coming. So you're going to see about the life of Christ on Disney Plus. It's what? The first 3 seasons, I think, is what they're going to post on Disney Plus.
Right. It's going to be the first 3 seasons. And, now you can get the series on a couple of different platforms. It's on Netflix. It's on like Amazon Prime and, of course, on the Chosen app. But Disney Plus, that could be an entirely new audience that is going to, when they're scrolling around, when they see what's new, there's going to be The Chosen. And I think that's amazing.
Star Wars, Marvels, and The Chosen. Come on now. How great is that? I love it.
And there's also news on season 4. Been waiting on that to stream, and it looks like it may be streaming in the next couple of weeks. I'm thinking maybe by the end of May. There's not a definite, hard date yet, but it's coming soon.
On what service? All of
They
them?
haven't said.
They have, of course not.
Yeah. I know the Chosen app for sure.
Yeah, 100%. But I like it when it comes to some of the streaming services. I think I even saw it on Peacock. I don't know if it's still on Peacock, but I saw it there and I went, oh, how great. So that's where I watched some of the episodes was on Peacock. The majority of what I've seen of The Chosen has been on the Peacock app.
Yeah, I've seen it there as well and kind of go back and forth between it and Netflix, whatever's quickest.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
I don't know when the last time I ever had a delivery from Dominos. My wife will order and say, go get it, Rob.
Sounds like our house. We live so far out in the boonies, nobody delivers out here. So it's okay. But Domino's said if you order delivery and you tip more than $3, they will send you a $3 coupon to use in the future.
Yeah, it's like you tip, they tip. They're tipping you so you get more pizza.
Yeah, I wish they'd just give me my $3 back, but
Right?
this way I got to keep ordering pizza, and that's not good for my waistline.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
So it is a no mow May, mean you don't mow your lawn for May. And I don't know, Scott is a lawn nerd. How are you going to get through this month without mowing?
Because I'm going to mow. I got to mow. I got to keep it short. I mow a lot. I could not do this.
How often do you mow your lawn, Scott?
Every couple of days or 2 or 3 days. Yeah. And I should really do it more than that. I mean, some Bermuda lawn people that I follow mow it every other day. So,
You follow people?
yes, it's a whole community on Facebook, a little Bermuda grass
Enthusiasts.
club. Yes.
I didn't peg Scott for this at all. I thought he was just out in his lawn. I didn't know there was a whole Facebook community that he's a part of and he's the rising star in. You're
Well,
probably
I'm not a
the
rising star.
You probably got a star by your name in that group.
Yeah, biggest contributor.
Right?
What are those little badges you get? Hey, congratulations. Yeah.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
This is the craziest thing. I don't know if you saw this on your feed, but all of a sudden, on the highways of Washington State, out of a trailer comes loose 3 zebras. And they're running all over the roads. I mean, people got out their phones. They started taking video of this. They had a hard time catching them. So here's what they did with these zebras. They called the rodeo experts to round them up, get them
Kinda
back in
makes
that
sense.
trailer. They got I think it was actually 4 total. And so they were able to get 3, and then 4 was still on the loose for a while before they caught it.
Well, he's the wild one. That
Right?
prison donkey is out there, man. He's out there taking advantage.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
It's Rob and Lizz in the morning, his radio.
I don't know if you heard, but they just found a satellite that has been missing for 25 years. It's like, oh, there it is. Finally, we've been able to find this thing. It's really a small experimental satellite that they launched back in 1974. And then it went missing pretty quickly. And then it came back. And then it went missing again. So it was lost from 74 to mid-90s. And then it was lost in the mid-90s and then re-found in 2002. And then it went away again, and they just saw it a couple of weeks ago.
There it is. Wait a minute.
Right?
Oh, my goodness.
This is just so crazy.
I don't feel bad about losing my keys.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
Looks like they're taking baseball cards to a whole new level now. You can get one of these baseball cards that is good under black light. So I guess they kind of glow.
Well, I think it's a whole game that they're going to play.
Oh, it's more than the baseball cards? You're talking about the uniforms and stuff?
Yeah, so...
Oh, I totally mistook this thing.
This team is in Virginia. They're called the Tri-City Chili Peppers, and they're going to play a game coming up in June, at the beginning of June, under black lights, and they call it Cosmic Baseball.
So the stadium lights are going to be black lights.
I guess
basically,
so, because
because
what
they're
they've
going to
done...
glow.
Yeah, they've taken like the uniforms and the bats and the caps and the balls, and they're going to have whatever technology, or it's probably not technology, but something that makes it react under the black light. It's going to be super cool.
I think they're trying to compete with the Savannah Bananas. I
You
mean,
know, I think
seriously.
Yeah, a lot of teams trying to do what the Savannah Bananas have done because they've been so successful. I mean, their games are sold out.
Yeah, and now they're traveling like the Harlem Globetrotters are. I mean, they were in Houston not too long ago, and so I think that's probably what this whole cosmic baseball is all about, to have the uniforms react to the black light to make it interesting for people to come.
Yeah, even people that aren't necessarily normally into baseball will totally get into this just like they do the bananas.
Well, and see, I was never into basketball, but I remember my grandmother always taking me to see the Harlem Globetrotters when they were in town. And I thought that was the coolest thing because it was so entertaining and fun.
Yeah, but not only that, that's something you and Grandma had. That's something special.
Yeah, that was. So we'll see what happens with this whole cosmic baseball thing.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
I don't know if you heard, but Liz was just sharing just moments ago that over the weekend, her mama, that's 82 years old, was just led to believe in Christ. So she's a new believer. This is just so wonderful. And Liz was the one that helped her find Christ in her life.
Right. We, talked about it in the living room. It just sort of came up, which was amazing because God really makes those conversations happen. And she wanted that personal relationship. So now forever changed.
Isn't that amazing? You can be on your knees forever and just keep on praying. And it's like, God, is this ever going to happen? And here it is for Liz's mom at 82 years old. That is just amazing to me.
Yeah. And we did get a text from Karen. She said that my mom was the same as Liz's mom, is what she said. Her mom was 76 and had dementia, and that's when she found that relationship. And then Amanda texted and said, it gives me hope for my great-grandmother. She's going to be 90, and we have been praying for her since the grandparents and parents got into church. For like 30 years. She's been close a couple of times, but she hasn't yet. But they're still praying.
Don't give up, Amanda. We're going to pray along with you, Amanda, for that. Here's an open mic that came in through the My HISRadio app.
Back in October, my grandpa passed away. My mom had always tried to share the love of Jesus Christ with him, and he always kept shutting her down. October 22nd, my mom called him again and said, would you like to know the peace I know? And he let her talk about it for a little while, and then he shut her down again. Well, that night, she went to bed and heard the Lord say, his heart is mine. That morning she woke up, she got the phone call that he had passed away. The Lord gave him one more chance to accept him at the age of 87. And I praise the Lord for that.
That is just so good. You just keep praying. You never know. I know that I'm praying for members of my family to have a really strong relationship with Christ. And hearing Liz leading her mama to the Lord at the age of 82 is amazing. Not Liz is not 82.
No.
Her mom is.
Watch it now.
I am.
Rob and Lizz.
His morning crew.
It is Rob and Liz in the morning, his radio.
I don't know where you're going on vacation, if you even looked at Airbnb lately, but there is this new thing for Airbnb, and it's called icons. So you get to have experiences. I've seen a lot of these new experiences in different places to go, but now they have these icons, and these icons is a collection of opportunities. One happens to be the Up House with 8,000 balloons floating over this thing. I don't think it's going to take off in the sky like in the movie Up.
No, but that is a cute little house, so it's kind of a replica. That would be super cute.
It's in New Mexico. So you'll be able to go to New Mexico and have this encounter. And now you can live like the X-Men in a 2D animated recreation of the X-Men's mansion.
Okay, now that's the one I'm interested in. Up is cool. This is amazing.
Jake can tell you all about this whole X-Men's mansion.
I'm so excited. There's a new show on Disney Plus called X-Men 97, and it's the exact replica of that mansion, and it looks so good.
How so?
So it hasn't started yet?
Oh, yeah, I think it has maybe like 3 more episodes to go, and then it's done for the season.
But tell us about the mansion. I mean, what is this mansion a big deal? Why is it a big deal?
Because in the show, the mansion houses all of the mutants. And if you watch the live action, Patrick Stewart's character is the one that runs the mansion, and it's also a school. So you get to have a mansion that's also a school that all the mutants are in. So if you live in the mansion, you could also pretend to be a mutant.
I'll be Wolverine. I don't know.
That's what I'll do. I mean, I don't know about you.
Man.
That sounds cool.
That's a pretty big place. It sounds like more than one person can actually stay there. Is it like more of a hotel?
Oh, yeah, it's like multi-room. Multi-room.
So
Okay, so like a family could go on this vacation.
a really big family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mansion, so there's multiple rooms.
I don't know how many rooms there are in this thing. It sounds like it's going to be ginormous.
Well, you know what? If it has the X-Men and it's kind of decked out like that, I am all in.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I don't know if you've ever left your cell phone in your car and you get there in the morning, it's like, it's almost dead with its battery. Well, this one person left their cell phone in their car, and they're grateful that they did because their car wound up getting hijacked or carjacked. And these two guys that took the car, they had no idea the cell phone was in there. And so when they found out my car's gone, they're like, wait a minute, my cell phone's there. So the police were able to track the car and able to find it. Sadly, the SUV that they stole ran into one of the police cars, and so you see a big dent in this car. But they were able to find the SUV because they left their phone in the car.
It was a happy mistake, I guess. So there were like 3 kids, teenagers, I guess, that took this vehicle. And so they were able to catch 2 of them. I think one of them's still out there, but he going to get caught. So
Yeah, because they stopped the car after they ran into the police. I mean, literally ran that SUV into the police cruiser. Nobody was hurt, but they got out and started running. So it was foot chase from there, and the police were able to get him. It was like the movies. It was super cool. How
was
they do it in the
kinda.
movies like that.
yeah, it was kind of.
But I don't know if you've ever lost your cell phone. I'm tracking my cell phone all the time, and I have a watch, so I always just hit it so it makes the noise, and I go, oh, there it is. It's across the room, or it's sitting right next to me. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I've had that happen. Or like your glasses on your head, you forget where you laid them down. My son, I had to ping his phone one time because he thought somebody had taken it while he was in high school, and then I pinged it in the middle of class. I wasn't thinking, and so
Whoops.
it's like, whatever the sound it is, it makes, and it was, I think, in his book bag.
So it was there the entire time.
The entire time.
Yeah. Oh, I can tell you what the sound is. It's easy to do. Here it is. That's mine.
Okay.
I'm trying to do it again. Of course, it doesn't do it when you want to.
Never when you want to.
Here we go.
But I think.
That's the noise mine
Okay.
makes.
Okay, so a little disrupting.